and just let the fool do
and I
stupid
said
shit.
that's not the case. He was about to get rid of that.
What you looking at?
Well.
Eat your humble pie and apologize. I've been waiting all weekend.
Actually, Chick-fil-A.
Tammy and Eva are tag team in my house. Like, I'm getting eaten up. I am completely blind.
Why can't everything just be normal? $1 here should be $1 there.
We don't have the same
You feel me?
level of injustice.
We could avoid all this confusion.
England as a country,
Excuse me, don't post this.
people more than America. It is a fact. You do
Take
have
two.
free healthcare.
All right, hold on.
It is okay.
Take two.
Because I'm all fat or what.
Yo, you're gorgeous. You're gorgeous and perfect. I'm the fat one. I'm the big fat head.
And that's when I was
Big
time for me to exit.
dummy meathead. Okay, so I don't remember everything that happened, but
I do.
wait, it's my video. Make your own video.
Listen, I'm not. I know we're not here.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. I fucking, you know, you gonna turn it down. Normally when I'm doing my thing, she turned the volume up. Anyway, I was wrong, okay? The shirt was not $500 fucking dollars like I thought. I was just
And then you risk getting oil and grease all over it. I had to wash it. I had to wash it twice.
I put it on, right?
Out.
All right, so I'm sorry. I was wrong. I was a big dummy in that instance. That was very stupid. I'm sorry. So I put the shirt on because I'm like, fuck that. Because then my fucking radiator started leaking fluid. So I got to buy a new radiator. So I spent an actual American $500 on a radiator and radiator hoses and radiator fluid and all that. And so I'm like, I'm going to wear the $500 shirt, you know, and I put it on because, you know, all my shit was packed up.
Way to stick it to him, buddy.
So I put the shit on. But then when I went out there, I was like, let me take this shit off before she come home and be mad.
Where every drop is as iconic as the
So,
stories
okay,
that inspire
I was wrong.
Saratoga.
The fucking
Yes.
shirt was $70.
Yes.
So when they do say a whole bunch of words and you can't even hear them through the fucking door. All right.
Okay, thank you.
The shirt was $75.
I said thank you.
A $75 Gildan t-shirt?
No.
Okay.
Stupid. It wasn't a Gildan t-shirt.
We still don't have no room for it. We still can't afford it. I'm sorry. Listen. First time for everything, right? Okay? I was wrong.
You can't read.
Listen. All right? Clear as fuck up. I'm very embarrassed. Because I was spazzing. But it was all coming from a very good place. All right? It was coming from a real place. I want us to be financially more responsible. Not buying $75 fucking t-shirts.
Relax, mister. I get a subscription of clothing.
I did for 2 months because they was offering a fucking discount.
It was more than 2 months with two different
Man, that shit was $50 a month, bro. $50 and they sent me 10 shirts.
$500.
And what did I do? I lost my mind.
I don't know.
And you know something about the number 500? I don't want to see it unless it's a deposit. I don't want to see 500 coming out of anything. All right, that's insane. Nothing should cost $500 at one time. Except for maybe a house. Fuck. Anyway.
Where's Nivea?
Yes, send your thoughts and your prayers for the person who has to deal with her. Me.
You're lucky you have somebody like
whatever.
me
Bye-bye.
that cares about your finances. That's all. I just care about that. What you doing?
Yeah.
Because you losing your mind. You buying shit that you don't need. Ow.
It's pressure.
Oops. Don't want to show that. Ow!
It's pressure.
Like I said, if it hurts, I'm not gonna let you do
pressure
nothing that
point.
hurts. I don't want no pressure point right there, bro.
It's pressure point.
Ouch. Scratchy.
I'm not scratching you.
All right, but you ain't got to scratch.
I didn't. I never did.
It's scratch. I'm telling you, it's scratching.
It's not scratching.
All right, bro.
Gotta find a better word.
Any fucking way.
Over there in London. And my thing is, I'm always going to be honest and direct and raw.
I'm sorry.
Haywire. We've gotten a bit off course, but in life that happens. But I do
What?
think we can
What
make
do you
a
want me to
right,
say?
and then another right, and then a left.
You're supposed to say, I'm sorry too.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did.
Everything I did was reactionary. I'm not sorry for nothing I did. You lucky you didn't get it worse.
Actually, you started it
No, I
by
didn't.
spending money that we don't have.
No. If you want to be for real, the money was spent because you was out cruising, going back and forth.
First of all, don't say that word because that word means something totally
All right,
different.
well, whatever. That's what you was doing.
Take a bear.
Sightseeing at night, or
I
whatever
was-
you want to call it.
To a bear. You know it.
That's the reason why I was bought. Because every time you go out, I feel like I have to do something to calm myself down, make myself feel better, and it's buy something. Listen, that's what
All I did was drive, okay? I drove, seen my homies.
So is this very true?
And this was last week.
area?
It just
All right.
came today. I mean, that day.
Buying stuff is
Not
two
yet.
totally different
So
things.
We need to not be out and about. If you don't want to be out.
So I just need to stay home, stay up in the house.
Yes. And go to work. Just like me. Work and take care of the kids. And take care
That's
of
the whole thing, is I go to work all the fucking time.
Take care of the kids and take care of you.
I work.
That's it.
When I work,
That's it.
I go to work at 7 a.m. and I come home at 3 a.m.
That's
Add it up, right? And then I'll go to work 7 a.m. come home 3 a.m., right? Then if I got to go back at 7 a.m., so then I got to get up at 6 a.m., right? So I come home. If I get off at 3, let's say I get off at 2:30. I get home at 3 if I'm lucky, right? So I'm asleep for 2.5 hours. So imagine waking up and you see, oh, $900 came out of your account. All this money coming out of your account. What the fuck? And then we got 700 or 500 or 50 or however much dollars it costs. We got luxury items showing up that's not mine. You feel me?
You are from one part of
This
the
ain't right.
suburban area of that area.
She was saying her ghetto experience or over there don't compare to ours.
This is not about Sade. This is not about the ghetto. It is about you learning that maybe what you thought about something is not
So
accurate.
beautiful.
She's heard horror stories, basically. She's not dead.
I'm sorry for yelling at you.
You compare her
Yelling at me.
I didn't yell. I didn't yell.
It was definitely a form of abuse to throw my things off the balcony.
And that's what we know. So
Abuse.
Eva and Tammy were pretty much kind of agreeing on
was
this
trying to
stance,
hit the
and
trash
I felt
can
like I
down there.
needed to kinda
That's
Whatever you
some
was trying to
straight
do.
bullshit.
It was abuse.
That's bullshit.
Because you can't read.
But for context, what you got to know about this joint is she doesn't care about anything except for her clothes.
I do.
No, that's the only thing you care about is your stuff. My things. I'll never forget that. My things.
So what?
A very
I'm a little materialistic. It's okay.
little. Years ago, I can't even remember what it was. All I remember was it was like all this stuff was happening. The kid was hanging out the window. The baby was malnourished. The police. It wasn't no police involved, but it was chaos.
Nobody was malnourished.
Or the house was on fire. That's what it was. The house was on fire, and why we had 4 kids in the house or 3 kids in the house, and me. The house was on fire, and she ran up like, my things. I'm like, what about the
I
fucking
did
kids?
not.
Whatever it was. It was her
I didn't
things.
get no things.
My
I
things.
didn't run up and get nothing out of the house. So you making up stories.
My things came from somewhere.
It came from
My things.
you was having another psychotic episode. You was here by yourself.
Why?
And you-
Why?
and you
I'm not
cut
just
up-
crazy.
And you cut up my clothes.
Cause you cut mine first. You did something. None of this shit is just coming out of nowhere.
Episode, and I was
Psychotic.
At work. I wouldn't answer the phone or something.
Oh, you was sucking cock.
No, I wasn't.
That's what it was.
No, I
You was
wasn't.
sucking dick.
I was at work.
Yes. Oh,
And next thing I know, a
You was
conversation
sucking
came
dick
up about something,
in the
taking
park.
someone somewhere, and I wouldn't answer your question. And because I wouldn't answer your question, you started calling the main office, the front desk.
Of your job?
Yes.
I would never.
You did.
Of which job? The
AEW, where I'm at now. You was calling
No,
the main
no,
front desk, and
no.
The lady was like calling me, hey, you have a phone call and stuff
No.
like that. You was driving around the office.
I never would.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, if that was the case, then this was around. This was the era of. You know what era that was.
I was ignoring the text. I was ignoring everything. You thought I had a secret phone or something. I think that's
You
what-
did.
No, I didn't.
Cause you called me,
I never had no secret phone.
bro. The other night, was you calling me from some weird number? I don't know.
I wasn't called. Only from my phone. I
Anyway,
didn't answer.
if my memory serves me correct,
And he was like, "Oh, all these clothes in this closet."
you was.
Cut up
Oh
my
yeah,
stuff.
because I couldn't. She was
I would not answer the phone.
She was
And then and so-
sitting in the car with a
so
friend
then when I,
in
no,
a
I
park.
wasn't. And so then
Put it
when
like
I
that
came- when
with
I
an ex-friend,
came home-
talking about telling him all the problems that we
when
have
I
at home,
came home,
aka
all my-
sucking
all my
balls and
clothes
cock.
was cut up
Not all
or
of them,
bleached and stuff.
but she was sucking
And
cock.
so then that's when I went on a mission to replace the things that you had messed up.
This
And
motherfucker.
I did.
And spent all that money.
I replaced everything that you messed up and then some. Because that's how karma works. It comes back 10 times worse.
We with her, your money or my money?
They're highly trained deal
I'll
making
never
professionals.
spend your money
Cause-
unless it's something that...
Wait, what? You never what?
I'm not finished the
What?
I'm not finished the
We get the
sentence.
deals.
I never spend
You
your
get the
money
good
unless
stuff.
it's something
Marshall.
that is meant to be spent on, like half the rent.
Previously on Eat Slay.
All time. I got Shein card costs on my fucking account right now. I didn't even say nothing for
That
enough.
was for Lanier because you didn't get her them shoes that she asked for her birthday. So you spent $14.99 or however much.
Bro,
it
there's a
was.
whole bunch of bullshit. You spend my money whenever the fuck you feel like. I don't want to
So
fucking
yeah,
hear it.
you spent $14.99 or however much it was at Shein since you didn't get her them
Other girls
basics.
as well.
that she asked.
All right.
They can be new friends.
Because I went all over the place and they didn't have them nowhere.
I mean, it's okay because you end up coming out better. You didn't spend whatever the cost of Ace
Probably
was.
actually because that's all that was in the account was $14.99. Anyway, like I was saying, there was a time in life that she was sucking cock and not mine, and it was very upsetting.
And not mine.
Some rap songs, and it is a derogatory term. I'm not the trick.
It was very upsetting.
Have anything on TV.
Yes, I was young. I was young. All right. Yes,
And what were you doing at that?
and I sprayed bathroom cleaner on the clothes, and she was like, "My things."
Yep,
But that's the only thing that would get your attention.
that's what I said.
That's the only thing that got your attention. My thing. Because other than that, it's like nothing bothered her. Oh, yeah, I suck dick in the park. Oh, and what you gonna do about it? And I can't put your hands on nobody because ain't nobody trying to go to jail.
Again.
Again, thanks, broad. Like I said, I was young. But that's when I learned. Oh, I know her trigger points. You know, you take time to learn each other. You know, we ain't start like a lot of y'all started in love. You know,
We studied in love.
people be getting, you know, they like in love and they plan a family and it's sparks and stuff like that. I was getting out of a toxic relationship and just needed some pussy. And she was, I guess, still in a relationship. They was in a friendship that lasted for years after we got together. So, you know, them two things collided. We just needed each other. And then we learned, and then we got to know each other. And then finally I got to know what she cares about. She cares about her stuff. She cares about clothes and things. But not like anybody else's things. Just her things.
Yes, that is the trait of Taurus.
That's the trait of a Taurus. Selfish as fuck.
Materialistic.
So if I call you the most selfish person in the world, you can't.
I'm not the most selfish person in the world.
You're part of the most selfish group of people in the world, the Tauruses.
No, I'm not part of nothing
Is
selfish.
take my ass back to my room and call it a night.
I take care of my kids 100%. I took care of your mother.
Take care of them 50%, bitch, because I'm here 50% as well. Don't get it twisted.
I took care of your mother the other day.
It's okay. You gave my mom a ride. Thanks.
Yes, I did. And then
Thanks. And then
she
what?
says, I need to be here at this time, and it's over at 4 o'clock. Be there at 8, over at 4 o'clock. Perfect. Okay, fine. I'm gonna take Alan to it, and I had nobody
Helpless baby.
drive to your house and pick you up and take you where you need to go.
Alan doesn't care about none of that.
I know that. He was fine.
I just think
I wouldn't have done it if he wasn't.
Alan be like, go away.
So that's what I did. I took Alan first, picked her up, was on time, was 20 minutes early. Sat there in the car, waited for her, put her makeup on, get dressed, whatever. Loaded all her stuff into the car, and we went to the church, right? She said, I'm going to be done at 4 o'clock. I'm going to be in touch. I'm going to call you. Okay, no problem. I'm waiting for Alan's stuff to
This nigga said, I'm praying for you, dog. Oh, shit. That's embarrassing.
Alan's stuff is getting ready to end. He's on his last race, right? It's 50 million heats in his last race.
Uh-huh.
I'm sitting in the car watching it on the internet, on that little thing.
Oh, my God. None of us are perfect, young. None of us is perfect. You're selfish, and I just don't like people that's long-winded. God damn it. Get to the point.
She goes,
Jesus Christ.
hey, hope your day's going great. We're going to be done at 3:30. Okay, no problem. Whenever Alan's stuff is done is when I will come get you.
Uh-huh.
Period.
Uh-huh.
Actually,
really laughing.
and then I came home
that I couldn't
after I dropped her off.
Now we go to another exercise.
Give me $1,000 fucking dollars.
No.
Selfish.
1, 2, 3.
Like I said. And I got that on video. Taking this to the judge. Oh. It's like, nah, I love her. But damn, she got on my nerve.
Ladies were so welcoming. They didn't even speak English. We were just laughing in each other's faces. There's no judgment. It's just free of bad
I'm like, what's the
vibes.
problem? You're at the church. Like,
Learn a lot from the
they're not going to lock it down with you.
Well, maybe I don't want to be there. I'm uncomfortable being places. Yes, there's options, yes. She has
She
options.
told me 4 o'clock initially.
Right.
My cheeks were
So if I
hurt.
picked you up
It
at
could have been really
2:45,
How was it,
3:30, 15, whatever,
feel like a bad bitch again.
still be
So,
alright.
yeah.
Wham bam. Thank you, man. See you later. Alrighty then. Yeah, like I was saying, I was a little off base. I was tripping. You know, luckily my kids didn't witness. The first time I was wrong ever. I was wrong about something. Okay? I was wrong. I can admit it. Should be alright though. We'll be alright, you know, we live to fight another day. Where's my son at? Son? This room is a mess. You've been home all day. What the? You've been home half a day. You ain't. Alright, let me tell. Alright, y'all. Whatever. Stay tuned, you know. It doesn't happen often, but, players fuck up or whatever. So, we'll be alright though.